Nicki Minaj's verse on Future's new track throws some major shade at Cardi B. Tea is hot, people.
Ooh, I love it. And there's a rumor going around Pete Davidson sent Mac Miller intimate photos of Ariana to taunt him.
And Sofia Richie is finally realizing that Scott and Kourtney will probably get together in the future. Let's talk it all out right now on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Devin Howard.
Hey guys, I'm Kate DeRocher.
Let's start this off by talking about that diss track. Okay, so Nicki Minaj just released a track that kind of throws some pretty major shade at Cardi B, and I was surprised by this because the feud has been silent for a week or so now. Sorry, Kate was telling jokes just before we got on air today, but we need to talk about this Nicki Cardi
I'm ready.
stuff.
Let's talk about it.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
So the battle is back on, basically. Nicki Minaj collaborated with Future on his track Transformer, and her verse has some pretty serious messages for her rap enemy. I want to take a listen really quickly. Okay, so listen.
They ain't wanna, now she out your facing karma. Had a chance, but God that mean that she's a goner.
Okay, it's time to dissect this. I feel like a scientist. We need to get to the bottom of what is going on here. So the her that Nicki's talking about, obviously Cardi, right?
Like, oh yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear. This was like Nicki's turn to get back at Cardi. Cardi's been being the one who's like causing all this fight, coming at her, so now it's Nicki's turn.
Yeah.
And I love it.
I know, I'm kind of, like, you know, I've always been in the middle of this, well, I feel I'm in the middle. Like, I just don't know what side I want to be on. But I do like it when they both kind of like take charge and, you know.
I don't think I have a side, but I do think that Cardi's in the wrong here because she's the one who keeps stirring this pot, and Nicki's like, can we just move on already? So.
Yeah, well, there you have it. You know, Kate's side, I'm still figuring mine out. But basically what I think Nicki is saying in this lyric here is that Cardi is gonna face karma because Cardi came for Nicki. She threw the shoe.
Exactly.
You know,
like I said, she's the one starting all of it, so now it's like her turn to get it back on her.
Yeah, exactly. And then also in the song, Nicki also accuses Cardi of lip syncing. So in this verse, she says, quote, 4 albums, pull a Millie for a show while these bitches is serving Millie Vanilli on the low. So let's talk about Millie Vanilli just in case you weren't
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, so
please tell me.
Let me fill you in. In 1990, Millie Vanilli, they were like a R&B group, and people found out that they actually lip synced everything. Like, I'm pretty sure, from what I understand, that none of the vocals they heard from this group actually belonged to any of the members. Yeah.
I would have never gotten that shade from that unless you explained that to me.
Right?
Wow.
So it takes kind of knowing that context. Millie Vanilli had their Grammy taken away.
No way.
So yeah, basically what Nicki's saying.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She is saying that Cardi lip syncs her performances, her albums, all of it. I've never wondered if Cardi's lip syncing, but have you ever wondered that?
No, I've never thought of that, but it actually wouldn't surprise me that much. I don't know why. I feel like Cardi just, like, I mean, we've heard her talk, like she's not great with her English and stuff, so maybe she gets a little bit of help.
Maybe. I feel like her talking voice and her rap voice are very similar, though.
You think?
Yeah. Like, I think that when she talks, it sounds like one of her songs almost.
But her grammar's better when she raps than when she talks.
But you also have time to edit everything.
That's true.
And
that's true.
I don't know. See, I don't think Cardi is lip syncing, but maybe Nicki knows something we don't.
I mean, there's been a lot of shade going around saying that Cardi doesn't write her own songs and Nicki does. So, I mean, just lots of shots fired.
Lots of shots fired.
I'm living for it. I love it, Devin.
Living for it, too. Also, let's get into our next story because there were some pretty intense shots fired here, and this one I am not living for.
Yep. Nope, this is bad.
So, yeah, it's really bad. This rumor is basically saying that Pete Davidson sent Mac Miller scandalous photos of Ariana just to taunt him and let him know that he shouldn't hold out hope for rekindling his romance with Ari.
If that's true, that's so messed up.
It's so cruel.
Yeah, that's not okay. Mac was still like very torn up over Ariana. That's the last thing he needed to be seeing.
Right, I know. And that's why I sort of have a lot of questions about this. There's a lot of weird things about this story that don't necessarily seem true. So it started with a tweet that explained the whole deal, and they said that Ariana broke up with Pete after Pete's family members told her that this whole texting situation had happened between Pete and Mac Miller. So, yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
So it's not because of Mac Miller's death, it's because of maybe these scandalous photos that he was sending.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know, but what I think is weird about this is that, first of all, Pete doesn't seem like he would do this type of thing.
No, I don't believe this is true. If it is true, it's terrible, but I don't foresee Pete doing this.
Yeah, me either. It just doesn't, I think Ariana is such a like genuine and sweet person, so why would she ever get caught up with a guy who has the capacity to be so hurtful?
Yeah, and Pete like loves her, absolutely adores her, would do anything for her, so I can't see him doing something this harmful.
Yeah, me either. And then also, why would Pete's own family rat him out to Ariana?
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, I don't care. I mean, how terrible you are, I don't think your family is gonna come and say, just letting you know.
Yeah, exactly. And we've never heard of him and his family like fighting in the past, so there's no pattern here.
Yeah, there is no pattern here. So that was also really weird. So also, the next weird thing about this whole situation is that the tweet says TMZ posted the original article about the whole texting situation, but when I checked their website, there was no such article on their website.
Okay, and TMZ would not take something like that down, so
Yeah.
it doesn't even exist.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. So
Yeah.
you're with me in thinking that this is just an internet hoax that the fans grabbed onto.
I sure hope so, at least, because it would be absolutely terrible if it was real, but I definitely don't think Pete did this.
Yeah, I don't think Pete did this either. All right, moving on. The final story of today, it's about Sofia Richie, Scott Disick, and of course, Kourtney Kardashian.
Oh, that lovely little love triangle.
I know.
So good.
The little trio. So Sofia Richie might be finally coming around. Apparently, the model has realized that Scott will always be attached to his baby mama, and Sofia is not cool with it.
Like, duh, of course she's not cool with it.
Yeah, like
that'd be the least cool thing ever in a relationship.
It would make me feel so insecure. So we all already knew that Scott and Court would probably never really fall out of love with each other, but Sofia always kind of seemed to stay blissfully hopeful about the whole thing, but she finally had a reality check.
About time.
About time. So a source spoke to Hollywood Life and said, quote, Sofia knows he is still attached to Court and always will be. They also said that Sofia is cool with co-parenting, but quote, she doesn't get why they're always traveling so much together, spending way more time with each other than she feels is necessary.
Like, obviously they need to be together for family time with their kids. That's like so apparent, but like jetting off to New York, doing all these things together, not super necessary. If I were Sofia, I'd be like, absolutely not. Either you're not doing this or we're breaking up.
That's how I would feel too.
Yeah.
If my boyfriend was going on trips with his ex, I mean, even if they did have children, I think taking trips is a little bit beyond your standard co-parenting.
Oh yeah, that's super romantic. We don't need to be doing that. We can go out to lunch or something. That's fine. Christmas, cool. New York trips, Europe, no.
Yeah, kind of weird. So what's worse about all of this is that Sofia thinks Kourtney is actually aware of Scott's feelings for her and she manipulates him to do what she wants. I don't necessarily believe this.
I don't know. I can kind of see it. I think Kourtney knows what she's doing and knows how to get what she wants.
You think so?
It wouldn't be the most shocking thing to me. I like Court. I think she's super pretty and, great, good mom, whatever, but yeah, I can kind of see it.
I don't know. I feel like Kourtney and Scott are just kind of acting based on their hearts, not necessarily thinking about their actions. And Sophia's obviously becoming aware of it. And now I think the responsibility kind of lies in Sophia's hands.
That's very true. Ball's in her court.
Right. She needs to decide, am I willing to do this? Am I willing to be okay with this?
Nope.
Yeah.
That is a hard no for me. Sofia, girl, we've been saying this for a very long time. Just, leave him.
Yeah, it is time to go. But what's weird is that Sofia, even though she understands the complexities of Scott and Kourtney's relationship, she doesn't feel that Scott will leave her just yet. And I'm just like, girl.
Yeah, who cares if he's not going to leave you? You should be leaving him.
Yeah,
That's not the point.
You deserve better is what we're trying to say.
Exactly.
Yes.
Please listen to us.
Yeah, listen to us. We know what's best. We have dealt with our fair share of loser relationships.
Very true.
So we know what we're talking about. Sofia Richie, girl to girl. Good advice right there.
Just listen.
Just listen. All right, Hollyscoopers, let us know what you think about all the drama that went down in Hollywood today. Tell me all your thoughts on Nicki Minaj's verse that throws some major shade at Cardi B. Also, do you think Pete Davidson actually sent those photos to Mac Miller? We definitely don't.
Hopefully not.
And also, what do you think Sofia Richie should do? Should she stick it out with Scott a while longer, or is it time for her to leave that relationship behind? Let us know right down there in the comments, and we'll see you next week on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind.
Bye, guys.